Hello, everybody. So we're doing something a little different today. So I'm gonna try doing 3 different games in one stream. That's what I'm calling the Shiny Hunt medley. So I'll play each game for about an hour. We'll see which one we get the most shinies in. I have not played this game in forever. I don't remember the controls. But we'll try our best. Have something a little bit different. Yes, exactly. Few explosions. Yes. See you, Luke. Hopefully you're doing well. I barely remember how to play this game. Okay, so that's... The key with this game is you need to have good movement tech. If you don't have good movement tech, you're kind of cooked. Holy shit. Hey, I feel so sluggish. I used to be so good at this game. Alright. Welcome everybody. So, we're going to be playing 3 Pokemon games in one stream. I know, it's... What an amazing concept. Who would have thought that you would experience Pokemon on this channel? I would never have guessed. Yeah, I genuinely need to remember how to play this game though, because I don't remember. It's been a few months since I played this. Yes, if you are wondering, I am starting with the easiest Shiny Hunt game. Because, generally speaking, this game's pretty easy to Shiny Hunt in. Hey, Midnight, how you doing? You're doing well. Yeah, hopefully it should be something fun. Something a little different than the norm. And when we are playing Pokemon Shield, yes, I will be continuing Blacephalon raids. So, how you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling kind of tired, but not like in a bad way. It's like a good kind of tired. It's like a, you know, I worked hard. Now I'm looking to relax a bit, kind of tired. Not like a bad tired, like a I'm about to pass out kind of tired. You know, it's not that type of tired. Hopefully you're doing well too, Midnight. Yeah, the movement's starting to come back to me a little bit. Yes, this is the game that famously has the shiny sound effect. Which makes it very easy to know if there's a shiny nearby. Whereas the game that we'll play next, Pokemon Violet, does not have a sound. Which leads to you occasionally missing shinies. But it is what it is. Oh. I've been wanting to get a shiny Voltorb forever, so... They're pretty easy to shiny hunt, you just let them explode. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it does work. The only thing is you have to be careful that the shiny doesn't explode or the shiny will die. Okay, how do you roll? Okay, Y is the roll button, okay. And you can get stun locked by these guys as well, so you do also have to watch out for that. Oh, you got one of these in Pokemon Go and you were really confused? Yeah. It's interesting. It's grass electric type, which is kind of cool. Let's start up here and we'll work our way around. Being targeted by a wild Pokemon, really. Like I don't know if grass electric is even that good a typing, but it's just an interesting typing. Like I feel like it probably doesn't actually give it anything that useful, right? I mean, the grass makes it good against ground type, right? Oh well, it gives it moves that are super effective against ground. which is electric's only weakness. So there's definitely something there. Because famously, this is the easy shiny hunting game. Watch now as I go the whole, like, hour that I've planned to play this and not see a single shiny. That would be so typical. It has happened before. I have played this game, like, for, you know, an hour plus and not seen a single shiny. It's just... it's very likely that you will. We're gonna figure out which game has the best shiny givingness. That's the point of this medley. Did you get a bunch of shiny Fennekin? Yes. I got, the heck, my left Joy-Con, like, disconnected for some reason. I ended up with, 12, I think. Yeah. That was pretty sweet. You got like 5 or 6 of it? Yeah, you don't need that many, honestly. I just get fixated on trying to catch as many as I can. So the good news is that the community days that you've missed, you have the chance to get the Pokemon that you missed on those community days at the end of the year. Because the December community day is like a roundup. All the Pokemon that were in other community days are back. I don't remember what was in community days this year though. Oh, my camera is now disconnected. Okay, well this is turning out to be a very scuffed stream already. Here we go. Alright, let's get out of here. Chespin, I think, was one of them. What else? 80 days. Oh, Slowpoke. It was both Slowpokes too. It was Galarian and Cantonian Slowpoke. That was a good community day. I had a lot of fun with that. Yeah. Basically, like, essentially 6 different shiny Pokemon, right? The 2 versions of Slowpoke, the 2 versions of Slowbro, the 2 versions of Slowking. That was sweet. Got too many Slowpoke, but the other variant. Yeah, the Galarian one. Galarian Slowpoke is Galarian Slowpoke's shiny itself is really good. Slowbro and Slowking are just okay. But it's a regional Pokemon. They're always good to get shinies. So people suspect, and I don't know whether anybody's heard anything else about this, but people suspect that there's going to be a Legends Johto game coming out soon. They believe it because apparently none of the legendary Pokemon from Generation 2 are going to be made backwards compatible on Scarlet Violet, according to data mines. So take that with a grain of salt, but it's something that could happen. I'm all for another Legends game, honestly. There's a real breath of fresh air for the series. If they build on what they did with this game, make it even better, yeah, it'd be a fantastic Pokemon game. But one thing's for sure, we're definitely getting towards the end of the Switch generation, so we're going to be looking probably at the next Pokemon game coming out on whatever the next console is. Nintendo plug. I had a Switch, now it's time for a plug. The Nintendo button. It's another good name. I'm still not used to the movement again. It's going to take a little while. By the time I get used to the movement again, it's going to be time to switch games. Which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I mean, if people like this, I might do this again. Just wanted to try something a little different. I do think this game has one of the best shiny hunt experiences though. The sound makes it all worth it, honestly. That moment when you hear the shiny sound is just pure bliss. It's fantastic. My shiny hunt strat in this game hasn't changed since I last played. I only actually work the outbreaks that I actually want. The Pokemon. Otherwise I just pass by. But I'd rather see as many different Pokemon as I can. Because if you grind you don't have enough time to grind every single outbreak. You'll literally run out of time. And then you miss potentially an easy shiny. Okay. Once you've checked everyone off, nobody that you want, you go back to town. It'd be nice if you could go straight from one of the maps to another map, so you don't have to go back to town, but I kind of get why they did it like that. But you know what, actually, I don't really get why they did it like that. Much like many things in Pokemon games, a lot of the decisions don't really make sense. But that's what we've come to love from the franchise. Oh. Okay. I do actually have heaps of shinies in this game already. I think this could be my most shiny hunted game, but I don't know. Like, Violet is definitely catching up, if not surpassed it. Because Violet's shiny hunt experience is so smooth with the Let's Go mechanic. Like, the fact that you can just clear out literally every Pokemon without having to actually battle is just incredible. Because that's the issue with this game, right? If you get into a situation where all the Pokemon are hostile, unless you want to like throw the slime balls or whatever at them, or the mud balls, you pretty much have to just fight every Pokemon. You have to fight them all individually. It takes forever. Violet's definitely got the edge in that regard. He is to have good movement. Don't quite have it yet. But you move in the quick you move around. Swine Up was another community today. If you're still here, Luca. I just remembered when I saw the Swine Up. Swine Up shiny is not that amazing. Like it's not a bad shiny, don't get me wrong, but it loses a bit of its luster when it becomes Mamoswine. Mamoswine's shiny is underwhelming. The other two forms are pretty good. You definitely got a lot of movement options in this game when compared to Scarlet Violet. Oh, I couldn't imagine Scarlet Violet working like this if you could fly around the way you can in this game. I think the game would crash like every 2 seconds if you could move around like this in Scarlet Violet. The game would not like it. Huh? It is what it is. I mean, Scarlet Violet barely functions for this. That's something that confuses me. Like, I get that this game isn't like a graphical masterpiece or anything like that, but how does it run so much better than Scarlet Violet? Like, I think I've had this game only crash once ever. Frame rate issues are pretty much non-heard of. It's like, what went wrong with Scarlet Violet? To be fair, it is rendering a lot more stuff at once, because you're in just one map. That's the whole world, basically. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter. Make sense. Slow. If this game had a Let's Go mechanic, the shiny hunting this would be incredible. It would probably be like, this would probably be like the undisputed king of shiny hunting. If this game had a Let's Go mechanic. Oi! Shiny Onyx. Alright, can we please catch this without a battle? Hey, there we go. I'll take that. First shiny. Only 20 minutes in, that's pretty good. I have caught this before, but a shiny's a shiny. I'm not going to say no. That's good. That's a nice start to the medley. At least we got a shiny, right? So we're not going to go the full time without catching a single shiny. That would be really disappointing. The observations? Oh, there you go. Bro, I forgot about like maxing out every Pokemon's Dex entry. Because you actually get increased shiny odds if you completely max out their Dex entry. There's a couple of Pokemon that I've maxed out, but not many. They can do Munchlax. Alrighty, let's go. I don't usually do these mass outbreaks because they're not really worth it, but Munchlax is, I think it's a non-aggressive Pokemon. But it should be pretty quick to clear out this outbreak. The shiny odds are even higher in these than in the massive mass outbreaks. That's why these are worth doing. One thing I will say is the catching mechanics in these games are very arbitrary. Like, 99% of the time I have no idea why, like, when a Pokemon's gonna get caught or not. I think it's got something to do with how high up the Pokeball flies. Like, if it's higher, it's less likely to get caught. That was it? Jeez. That was very brief. At least it was quick, right? The army of Munchlax. I feel like there's supposed to be more Pokemon in those outbreaks, but... who knows? Do I go for the mass outbreak? Why not? We may as well go for the mass outbreak, right? There's no point. It's like loading in and out unless it's a Pokemon I really don't care for. I think I've caught one shiny Murkrow, so getting a second one would be nice. Murkrow does have a pretty nice shiny too. We need to go northwest of where we are. Hope if I knew what northwest was. Yeah, this is the right way. I do believe Murkrow's a little bit more aggressive than, say, Munchlax. Yeah, see, this is the problem with doing aggressive Pokemon, is you keep getting jumped like this. Alright, I'm gonna run away, I'm gonna come back. It's times like these when having the Let's Go mechanic would be super, super handy. You just send out your Pokemon and just beat the ever-living crap out of all these random Pokemon. Still do have to catch them all annually. If we can get into the grass, we should be okay. Okay, or not. As long as the Pokemon doesn't detect you, you can catch them reasonably easy. But as soon as they do detect you, kind of forced to pretty much fight. And unfortunately there's no get everything moves in this game. I just have to take him out one by one. Quite quick, we should be able to hide back in the grass before the rest of them spawn in, so we should be hidden. Good. Okay, good. I think this are the last two. Okay, water Pokemon's gone. Let's get out of here. Alrighty. It still gives you those points, even though those points don't actually count for anything anymore. I don't know. It's very odd. Okay. Whenever I get the opportunity, I go to the mountains because I want to get that. I want to get that shiny Voltorb, man. I do have a shiny Hisui and Electrode, but I want shiny Voltorb. I think he's the last. It's the last regional Pokemon that I'm missing. In shiny. That's kind of a goal of mine to get it. Kind of to the halfway mark of leg 1 of the medley. But we did at least get one shiny, which is nice. No matter what happens, we're ending tonight with at least one shiny. Who knows, maybe there'll be more shinies to come. That would be pretty sweet. In this game, when it rains, it pours, so it's entirely possible that we could get like 5 shinies in the next like 30 minutes. Which is kinda awesome. Okay, let's go back. We move around so quickly in this game, it's amazing. I'm pretty sure it's because of things like this mechanic and the gliding mechanic that's in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I think is the reason why they got rid of the shiny alert sound. They probably didn't want people to just like fly around all the way through Aldea just to like basically scout out for a shiny, you know what I mean? Okay, we want people to like actually enjoy the world that we created, which is fair enough. But on a certain level, I feel like Legends Arceus kind of does open world in a way that I don't really like. I don't like the massive open world with nothing in it. Like 90% of this map is just filler, basically. There's like nothing actually in any of it. Like obviously there's Pokemon, but like there's Pokemon everywhere else too. So having this whole map, but not really anything going on in most of it, is kind of a wasted opportunity. It's actually something that I'm really like against in games. Is in general, I don't really like open world games that much because I feel like very often developers think like, oh, if we just make the open world as big as possible, then that's the best. But in fact, I'd rather have a world with stuff in it. Hey Koshi, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Just enjoying some Pokemon. Hopefully you're doing well too. Okay, nothing in this outbreak. Let's head back. Just doing some shiny grinding today. Fingers crossed we can get some good ones. We've already got one, so that's already decent. Yeah. Hey, Harold. How are you, Harold? Welcome to the stream. Already caught one shiny. You missed it, Harold. Nice work. Yes, yes. Thank you. Right, so we got time for a few more good hunts in this game before we have to move on. So as I said before, I'm basically going to give each game about 1 hour. Give or take a few minutes. Okay, I've sort of got my route planned out in my head, but not really. You didn't get a notification from Discord or Twitch? I'm pretty sure the Discord notifications did go off. You're in Maya's server, no? There was a notification there. And in my server, if you've got the role, you should have gotten a notification too. Weird. That's okay, you're here now, that's the main thing. Hope you had a good day today, Harold. Are you still doing exams, or are you all done with your exams? I can't remember if I've asked you this before. Cat bag. Very cute little, It's all done? Hey, you made it. You made it through, Harold. Now you just have to wait for the results, right? Which are going to determine the rest of your life. You finished all your activities from school? Awesome, man. Now you can relax a little, right? And then you have to figure out what you're going to do next year. But I'm sure you don't want to think about that right now. I'm sure you want to just enjoy, you know, the few weeks, months, whatever. Oh, you already have your scores. Did you do as well as you expected? Better? You passed? Hey. That's good. Were your scores like what you're expecting? Better than expected? Worse than expected? Like getting a pass is already an accomplishment for sure, but your scores went up. Hey, that's pretty good. That's the main thing. Like I think a lot of people get trapped with when it comes to education, particularly like exams and stuff like that. What was I at? I read your comment, Koshi, and it distracted me, but yeah, because that's where when I was younger, I was much better at getting things done on time. As I got older, I become more slack, but then my results kept getting better. So I don't know. It's not a good model, but what was I saying? I was saying the main thing is not like getting like a perfect score. It's about growth. As long as you're getting better each time. That's the main thing. In my opinion, anyway. I know some people are like, nah, I have to get like 90% or 100% or whatever, otherwise I'm not happy, but to each their own. In my eyes, if you're getting better than last time, then that's already a win. But I do appreciate that not everyone feels the same. You're in the bathroom taking a shower. Getting worse is bad. It's not that it's bad, it's just there's something to reflect on. Like, you can think about, okay, what happened? Why did I do worse? You know, what can I do to do better next time? Like, a lot of people have a really negative view on education. They're like, oh, if I don't do well, it's the end of the world. It's not true. There's plenty of other doors and opportunities out there. Because you didn't cheat? Hey, you should be proud of that. You should be proud that you didn't cheat. Do I have autosave on? I do not. I should save my game. That was potentially dangerous. Alright, let's get out of here. Now kids always cheat. I don't know about always, but At some point, just passing is good enough, but really could do so much better. I mean, it's up to you to define your own success, right? If just getting a pass is success for you, then congratulations, you did it. If success for you is getting like an 80%, you gotta work a little harder. It's about figuring out what you want, and then doing what you need to do to get there. AIs can write assignments for people? Yeah, that's true. They're not as, they're not quite that sophisticated yet. I've mucked around a bit with AIs. Or like essays and, not essays, like I'm not studying anymore, but I've mucked around with them to see like what they're capable of. And they make some really weird mistakes. Like you can tell most of the time that it's written by an AI. Alrighty, Harold, enjoy your shower, / games, / toilet. How are you doing so many things at once? Hardly anyone grammar checks, they use Grammarly or word check. Yeah, that's true. It's actually almost a lost art, I feel like, proofreading. Like, nobody proofreads anymore. You just let, you know, Windows or Microsoft or whoever proofread for you. It's interesting, but it's not necessarily a bad thing, I don't think. Like, I feel like waste a lot of time just like going over stuff. You're God. You are not God. You are not. You are not God. Let's see if we can get some more shinies. You don't shower while taking a dump? I do not shower while taking a dump. No. Everyone does it, so I'm the weird one? Correct, who would have thought? After all this time, I was the weird one. Wait. If you're showering while taking a dump, does that mean that you've got a toilet in the shower, or you just poo in the shower? I need some answers on this stat. There's definitely some question marks being raised here. That's for you to know and for me to find out. Wow. That's savage. What? Is that Bidoff? It is Bidoff. Hey, there we go. That's our second shiny of the night. See, that's the thing. If this was Pokemon Violet, I would have missed that. I didn't even see him. I just heard the sound. That's what makes this game so much easier in terms of shiny hunting. The sound is basically just like a... Give it a try. I don't trust people when they send that frog. It seems like they got something, like some nefarious motives when they send that frog. That frog is like the canary in the coal mine for nefarious deeds. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Yeah, I don't actually know what I was going at, but yes. I don't trust anybody who has that frog. It's not easy being green, they say, but... Billy approved. Yo! It came up on the screen, but not in the chat. That's interesting. R.I.P. Billy, man. He died. It's so sad. It's been like a few years, right? Yeah. Skepticism is based. I mean, skepticism is... A healthy level of skepticism is good, but you should not be so skeptical to the point where you don't trust anything that your fellow person says, right? If everybody is that skeptical, nothing can get done, because literally everyone is just too busy thinking like this person's like got an ulterior motive or something like that. Which isn't always true. It's not always true. It's often true, but not always true. Healthy amount of skepticism. Yes, yes, yes. Le Monk. Don't trust everything online. Yeah. And definitely don't trust everything that chat says. You learned that the hard way, oh goodness. I think probably the worst I've got burned online in terms of like scams / stuff like that is I bought a couple of dodgy keys for like games and then like they didn't work. That's probably the worst I've gotten burned. It was like $10. Am I insinuating something? No, of course not. I would never. I would never insinuate such a thing. Yeah, the moral of the story is only use legitimate channels when buying things. Or some cheap capture cards, none of them worked. Yeah. When it comes to that sort of stuff, the bottom line is if it seems too good to be true, it pretty much always is. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like in general, like if you go on like Amazon or stuff like that. Now Amazon's pretty reputable. It's more like Temu or Wish or something. There's definitely things on there that like they will do what they say. They're just gonna be low quality, but there's just some that are just outright scams. I watched a video on this yesterday. Whoa! Oh, shiny drift blim, boys. Now we're freaking bacon, I guess. Ah, shit. Okay, I need to be careful because I think this guy has a move where he can die. So I'm not going to engage you in battle because I think you have a move that can kill you. It's like Memento, right? Okay. Well, there we go. That's 3 shinies. I can't imagine that we're gonna get even close to this many shinies in either of the other games. And we still got 15 minutes, so maybe we can get another 1 or 2. Who knows? Nice. Neither of those were part of Outbreaks, too. Those were both just random Pokemon. Tally at 2? No, it's the tally's at 3. The tally's at 3. I caught Onyx before as well. Originally, the plan for this stream, in my head, I was like, alright, I'm going to play the game until I catch a shiny and then move on. But then I was like, Legends Arceus is going to be over in like 15 minutes. And I would have been right. I would have been right. Won this stream? Yeah, I've caught 1 this stream and then 2 more just then, so it's 3. The tally's now 3. I can actually read this name. It's Daku-chan. Daku-chan. Hello. I always wonder if those are real people or they just made up names, the satchels. Yeah, Duck-chan. Well, I don't know if it is, because it's in hiragana, which means it's a Japanese word. But I don't know if daku is a Japanese word or not. It could just be that the person doesn't actually know the difference between hiragana and katakana. That's always entirely possible. But yeah, I think it might be Duck-chan. Daku. Yeah, it could be Daku as well, but I don't know what that means. Yeah, being able to read hiragana and katakana is like my biggest achievement over like the past like few years. My accuracy is pretty good as well. Katakana can still use some work, but I am actually like focusing on it. Okay, believe it or not, I still do Duolingo every day. I'm at like a 500 something streak, but I pretty much just practice the characters. Now try and learn kanji? Nope. I give up on kanji. I pretty much just practice the characters nowadays. I don't have the time to learn new stuff anymore. So I'm mostly just like, if I can read hiragana and katakana and just practice that every day, I'm pretty happy with that. I spend like 10 minutes a day practicing. Although I have been considering dropping it altogether recently. Used to do Duolingo, but it was too repetitive. I guess, yeah. I mean, it's good for long-term retention. Get an 888-day streak. Dang. Yeah, I have been considering dropping it, but part of me is like, no, you have to keep it going. Streak. Like at this point, I feel like the streak is the only thing keeping me going. But I do appreciate getting the practice in for the stuff that I know, hiragana and katakana. Anki is better for retention. Okay. But I think at this point, I kind of lost the reason for like why I was learning Japanese. Like I was learning Japanese because I was planning to travel there, like, within the next couple of years. But now I don't really even want to go there. So it's like, do I even really need to know it? I mean, it's a nice party trick to like, you know, be able to read out Japanese hiragana or katakana. Like sometimes at work, you know, people will have stuff that's got Japanese text on it. And like, I can read this, and they're like, whoa, you're so cool, how can you do that? And they're like, what does it mean? I'm like, I don't know what it means, I can just read. I can read the letters, but I don't know what they mean. But on a certain level, like, have I actually learned anything? Not really. I just recognize patterns, essentially. Like, this particular set of lines is read this way. As for what it means, I don't know. Let's tidy up our box. That's right, the way they do boxes in this game is different. No, I do not want to release. I do not want to release. Yeah, I filled up another box of shiny Pokemon. There we go, that's good. Alright, we got about another 5-10 minutes for this this leg of the hunt. Yeah, we got time for one more outbreak, I think. So let's do this one. I love the language and the kanji. When you started learning it, used mnemonics, but stopped learning because life got busy. Yeah, it's pretty much the bottom line, right? With like 90% of the stuff that we try and do. Like, it's fun. We have such an awesome time with it. We're like, yeah, this is great. And then, like, work, school, whatever. It's just like, I don't have time or energy for it anymore. And as you get older and older, like, there's less and less time because you have more and more things to think about. It's sad. Anybody who's in here who's, like, in their teens or early 20s, enjoy it while it lasts. I'll just say that. It doesn't get any better. That's really dark, but it is also kind of true. Does not get any better. Hey Grim, how you doing? We're actually just about to switch games, Grim. This is a medley, so I'm playing 3 different games in one stream. We're nearly, the hour for Legends Arceus is nearly up, so we're gonna pivot in a little bit. Dark Neko, yes, that is me. The darkest of Nekos. What's the best way to approach this? I think start here. Go around and around and around. Yep, okay. Sounds like a plan. Ah shit, I pushed the button the wrong way. What up, Kaz? How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. Always a good day when I get home and I can play games. There are a lot of cat VTubers, but you're my favorite. That means a lot. That means a lot. It's very sweet of you to say. Thank you. I don't think I'm doing anything that special, but it means a lot when people say stuff like that. I was getting pretty down with streaming because, like, the numbers weren't reflecting the way that I wanted. Now I'm just like, yeah, I don't really care about numbers anymore. Whatever happens, happens. I just want to have a good time. I'm relatable. I guess. So I try and see things from other people's perspective. I don't just think like this is my stream, it has to be this way or whatever. I'm just like, yeah. I'm willing to admit that I'm wrong or that somebody else has a different experience to me, you know. Or sometimes similar experiences. Nothing wrong with that. The right people will be drawn to you. I hope so. I feel like my community's mostly been pretty good. There's only been a couple of bad eggs. Aside from bots, I've only ever had to ban 4 people. So I've mostly been pretty blessed with the people that interact with me. Best cat ever, you have a soothing voice. Thank you. To go a bit behind the scenes, the 4 bands, it's interesting because half of the bands are because they were like bothering me in some way. I'm not going to go into detail. And then the other 2 bands were because they were bothering people I care about. And again, I'm not going to go into details. But I think 4 people. I'm coming up to pretty soon, well, in a few months, 2 years. Yeah, Luca remembers one of those bands. I don't mind talking about that band because that's like very impersonal. The 3 other bans are all pretty personal, so I don't really want to talk about them. But that ban was literally like, the guy was coming in and he was like doing an erotic roleplay in chat. Like he was like, he was going off. He was like in Spanish, yes. It was like, dude, this is not okay. Alright, I'm gonna quickly do one more actually. I know that like it's already coming up to an hour, but I want to do one more. I'm enjoying this. We've caught 3 shinies already. Maybe we can get a 4th. Yeah, so that was just like not okay. Clip? I don't think a clip exists. I do keep, well, I can't really say that anymore. I'm pretty sure I do have the VOD of it somewhere. Maybe one of these days, if people want, I can show the VOD in like my Discord or something. I'm pretty sure I still have that VOD. I used to keep all my VODs, and then I deleted a bunch of them. Some of them I've deleted because I've uploaded them to YouTube, so there's no reason to keep a stored copy. Some of them I deleted because I have 0 plans to ever do anything with them, and they're just taking up space, so I'm just like, I'll just bin it. I have no interest in keeping this. And then some of the VODs I've deleted because of the people involved in them, who may or may not now be banned from the channel. And from my life as a whole. But we'll have to leave it at that. We'll have to leave it at that. You watch some of the VODs? Yeah, all the VODs are on YouTube. Well, not all the VODs. But if it's laughable, why not? The one with the ERP, the one with the ERP is funny. Like, looking back, it was funny, but at the time, it was like really uncomfortable. Like, I can laugh at it now. You're subbed to my YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Not many people are subbed to the YouTube. It's like, I think 135 was the last number. Yeah. But the channel's kind of in a weird place right now because for like the past like couple months, I was like uploading like 3 things a week, and I like had like a backlog schedule of like 6 weeks of like uploads or something. But I've sort of fallen. It's not that I've fallen behind. The past like month, I have had various things come up that have made it harder to stream. Like I was sick, or a person I was going to stream with was sick, or somebody got busy, or I was busy, or all sorts of stuff. You don't really go on YouTube that much? Honestly, me neither. I used to go on YouTube a lot. A while back, but I don't really go on it that much anymore. Hey. Thank you. Life happens, yeah. Very true. Also just like interest shift, like... There used to be a lot of like people that I kept up with regularly on YouTube. But now not really. I think the only people that I'll consistently watch whenever they upload on YouTube... Markiplier is like a 50-50. Whether I watch what he puts out or not. But I will often watch Markiplier still. Corey Kenshin is, Daku means hug. That's cute then. Corey Kenshin is like the only person I watch every upload. He's great, he's great. If you guys aren't subbed to Corey Kenshin, you definitely should check him out. He's only got like 18 million subs or something like that, but who's that? He's an American YouTuber. He mostly plays horror games, but he's very wholesome, he's very funny. He's genuinely like a stand-up guy. And he's entertaining to watch. So his channel name is Corey X Kenshin. Does he also have a Twitch? I think he might, but I don't think he streams. Like, I think he has streamed before. Sorry, I have to like kind of concentrate with this. It's like a very precise set of inputs. Yeah, 16 million subs. Sorry, I overestimated him. Hey, Misana, how are you? Hello. Hey. We're just about to switch games, actually. To another Pokemon game, of course, but... Ah. How have you been doing well, Misana? I play Pokemon Unite. It's funny that you should ask, because I'm going to be playing Pokemon Unite in 2 days on stream. I'm actually looking for players for that. So if you are able, exactly 2 days from now, to join Unite, do consider joining the Discord and make yourself known. Okay. Well, we caught 3 shinies in this first hour, which is good. Let's wrap up this first game, and then we're switching to Pokemon Violet. That's the second leg of the medley. Make yourself known. I mean, like, essentially what I've asked people to do is, like, if you are interested, I basically added everybody to the server. I was like, if you're interested, just send me a DM. You're already on the Discord. Nice, nice, nice. What's your Discord? I'm sure I'll know you when you say it, but like, obviously everyone has different names, and the Discord's very inactive as well. So we've caught Onyx, Bidoof, and Driftbloom. So that's the 3 shinies. Oh, same name, Koshi. Look, hey, do you talk on the Discord? Oh, yeah, I see you. You're there. Yes. Not really, yeah. That's okay. There we go. Alright, let's wrap up this first game, and let's move on to the second game, which is Pokemon Violet. Okay. Game 1 down, we caught 3 shinies. Mostly active in art channels. Ah, I see. I look really excited for some reason. I was bending over to... That's okay, there's nothing wrong with lurking. Okay. Pokemon Violet, let's go. So to make art of you. That would be really sweet. I would really appreciate that. I appreciate any art. And I do try and showcase them on my stream if I can. Alright, here we go. Pokemon Violet. Just want to do it for fun. That's like the best reason to make art, is for fun. Alrighty. We gotta make this quick. I think these are the same Pokemon as when I last played. The same outbreaks as when I last played. Okay, we gotta We gotta fix that. Speaking of fixing it, I need to change the stream category. There we go. Righty. Who we got now? Nobody I want. Hey, Ino, how you doing? Good to see ya. Hopefully you've been doing well. Scrolling through the fan art channel, you see Kaz's beans. Yes, toe beans. You're enjoying Tears of the Kingdom? Hey, nice. I've never really been into Zelda games, so it's not really my scene. But more power to the people that are enjoying it. It seems like it's a really fun game. And there's also those weird, like, machines that people have been making, which kind of confusing, but also kind of awesome. Yeah, let's go for called Azurill. EP bots. EP bots? Okay, let's go. God. I have to get, like, reused to the, controls. People making... Ah, the pee-pee bot! Yes, yes, yes. The robot with the big pee-pee. Yes, yes, yes. That was mainly what I was referring to when I said the interesting creations. Like, people made, like, a freaking, like, VTOL as well. Like an airship that, like, drops bombs and stuff. It's crazy. I don't know how detailed the creator in that game is for, like, machines, but, like, you can create some crazy stuff. Incredible. Needless to say, I'm impressed. Everyone's so creative. Yeah, yeah. Meanwhile, there's me, who is not creative. Still playing Pokemon. Stop beating a dead horse, Kaz. This game died 20 years ago. No, I refuse. There was actually a point where I, like, completely stopped playing Pokemon. There was a period of, like 5 or 6 years, I just completely dropped all Pokemon games. It was after Pokemon X. I was like, Pokemon X was just like meh. It like made me lose interest in the series. In my opinion, I didn't like Pokemon X. So I just like dropped it, and then like I came back with Sword. Pokemon Sword and Shield brought me back into playing the game, and then I ended up playing all the older games again. So I played a lot of Gen 5, in particular. Like again, like after a long time. Pretty nice. Gonna lurk for no problem. Enjoy lurking, Grim. Hope you have a good lurk. Whoa, the game like froze up for a second there. Yeah, Gen 5 is just so much better than every other Pokemon generation, in my opinion. It's really peak Pokemon, in my opinion. I know that term gets thrown around a lot as like a meme. Like they're like, oh, this is peak. Like, you know, people say that, you know, One Piece is peak fiction or whatever. Like, I'm sure One Piece is good, but I don't think it's like the greatest thing since sliced bread. Any One Piece fans in chat are welcome to try and correct me if they want, but... Bit piece. Bridget. Posture check, I can do that. Good idea. Piece. If Mo was here, Mo would defend One Piece. Like, I think that, like, I've seen a little bit of One Piece. I've mentioned it many, many times. It was on TV a little bit. I'm pretty sure it was the Funimation dub. It's the greatest anime to ever exist, but it's the greatest piece of fiction to ever exist. I think that's very unlikely. Also the manga? Really? Hey. Welcome, Bridget. Everything has its up and downs, the slow times in One Piece and the edgier sets. Yeah, that's fair. Nothing is the best. True. Nothing. There's no objectively perfect piece of media. Except for Shrek 2. That's the one exception to the rule. Unless it's Berserk. Berserk, I've heard lots of good things. Except, then again, the anime for Berserk, especially the new anime with the 3D stuff, has its own problems, right? It's your favorite, so to you it's the best. You know what? That's a good point. Subjectivity is perfectly fine. You're allowed to have your own opinions. You don't have to say, like, something's objectively the best. Like, some of my favorite video games, I'll agree, like, on a technical level, like, they're old, they're, like, outdated, there's things that are objectively better games, but they're my favorite games, like, for, oh, goodness me. Hello, 48 Volt. Goodness me. I was not expecting this. Hello, everybody. You're playing some Tears of the King Bay. How's that been going? Have you made a giant robot of death? Welcome, Raiders. I'm Kaz the Cat. Nice to meet you all. Hopefully you're all doing well. We're doing a bit of a shiny medley today. So I played a bit of Legends Arceus before. I caught 3 shinies. And now I'm playing some Violet. No mech yet, but one day. Yes. Hopefully your time in the sun will come. You'll create your killer robot of death. Yes, welcome Raiders. Hopefully you all had an awesome time with Volt. And you're ready for some Pokemon. Just doing some shiny hunting today. It's a pretty low-key stream. So if you enjoy Pokemon, hopefully you'll stick around. Do consider dropping a follow if you're not already. Yeah. Love you some Pokemon. Hey. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. G'day Raiders. Yes. G'day everybody. So, in 10 words or less, tell me what's good about Tears of the Kingdom as somebody who's never played a Zelda game. Yeah, maybe not 10 words or less. In as many words as you like. What's so good about Tears of the Kingdom? Being real or memey? No, go for it. Anybody's welcome to jump in, because I know very little about the game except for the giant robots of death. You haven't played yet? I haven't played... Well, that's not true. I played... The only Zelda game I've played is on the 3DS. I played the remake of Ocarina of Time, and I played, I think... I got up to the... Where did I get up to? The Goroks or whatever. What are they called? Those, like, rock dudes. I got up to that part, and then I stopped playing, and I've never played it since. Crucified Gorons, that's it, Gorons. Yeah, I got up to that part, and then I was like, alright, this is good. And then I just never went back to it. It's something that happens a lot with me in video games. I'm, like, enjoying myself, I'm having a great time. And I'm like, alright, sweet, I'll come back to this. I just never do. Oh, no. Like, it was okay. I think it's probably not the best remake. Yeah, people have been doing some crazy things with those poor Koroks. I've seen some of them be like crucified. Yeah, burnt, spit roasted, all sorts of stuff. It's a sequel to Breath of the Wild. Okay, do you have to have played Breath of the Wild to play Tears of the Kingdom? Or is it like not recommended? Not really? Okay. Nope. Oh, okay. That's exciting. I do like... It's a direct sequel, but they basically reintroduce it. Oh, that's good, that's good. I do like it when games do that. You don't miss any story beats. It would help a lot. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. It wouldn't be the first time I've, like, skipped stuff. Like, with Mass Effect. I actually played Mass Effect 2 long before I played Mass Effect 1. Like, a long time before. Played Mass Effect 3, then 2, then 1. I still stand by Mass Effect 2 is the best of the three. Mass Effect 3 has the multiplayer, which is really good. If Luke is still here, he would know. We played a lot of Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. But Mass Effect 2 is just the best. I have played through Mass Effect 2 like 10 times, I reckon. That was one of the games that I got fixated on. I just kept playing through it. I played through it with like every class. Soldier I played through like 4 times. For whatever reason. It's because I wanted to get all the weapons. You know, there's that part where you have to pick, like, you get like the Widow, the machine gun, or something else. Knights of the Old Republic 2, that is another, like, classic. Yeah, KOTOR 2 is awesome. KOTOR 1's not bad, don't get me wrong. But KOTOR 2 just takes it to a whole other level. One of the best, definitely one of the best Star Wars games ever made, and one of the best, like, RPGs in general. It does have its flaws, though, but it does get fixed a bit by mods, where they restore some of the content. Yep, 100%. We've got, like, a mind link here. Despite the cuts, yeah. It's a real pity that, like, the game really wasn't finished the way that they wanted. Yeah, KOTOR 1 is, as far as I'm aware, it was fully completed, but it's just not as good. Probably the worst part about KOTOR 1 is the first Taris, right? The first planet. I think it's Taris, right? It just drags on forever. It takes so long to get past that first planet. There's like 5 different sections. But the first time I played KOTOR 1, I couldn't beat the freaking Swift race. I couldn't do it. I genuinely couldn't beat the friggin' bike race. I enjoy lurking, Bridget, enjoy lurking. You learn glitches to beat the swoop race. I feel like there's like a... Speaking of glitches with the swoop race, there's like a glitch I remember reading about. And it never happened to me. But like, if you did like really, really well on your first run... Because I think the AI always beats you at least once, right? When you do a run. I think it's possible to have such a good run on your first run that the record that you have to beat is actually impossible. Like, the person that you're competing with gets a score that's, like, actually impossible to beat, or something like that. I remember reading that. It never happened to me because I sucked at it. Ooh, Bounce Suite. I kinda want shiny Bounce Suite. I've actually never seen a Bounce Suite outbreak before. I might actually grind this, instead of just, clearing it. Yeah, we'll grind this for, I think, the rest of the, the rest of the time. Always worried about that, yeah. Yeah, there's like... Oh god, like, just thinking about Taris is like, just... It's bringing back PTSD pretty much. There's the surface section, then you go into the underground section, then you go into the freaking like underground section with like the what was it called? There was like that virus that turned the people into those like Rackles, that's right. Oh my goodness. That whole section was just a slog and a half. The Rackles, yes. Oh. It was a good game though, don't get me wrong, but KOTOR 2 is just at another level. Like, to be fair, KOTOR 2 has its like tedious moments as well. Like Paragus is just once you've played through the Paragus asteroid once, it's like, nah, I don't need to play it again. I think when I played KOTOR 2 again a few years back, I just installed a mod that just lets you skip Paragus. It's like, it's just boring. That's the problem. Like, it is mercifully only like 2 hours long, but it is very boring. Good times. It's been a while since I've been able to actually talk to somebody about those games. Not many people played KOTOR. It's always good to reminisce about these sorts of games. Played them on repeat as a kid. I think I mostly played KOTOR 1. Because when I was younger, I was like kind of crap at games. I mean, I'm still not great at games, but because KOTOR 2 is actually quite tough in parts if you don't have like a good build. You play 2 first, then 1. I remember the part that I got stuck on in KOTOR 2. Nar Shaddaa, when you have to play as what's her name? Mirahan? Is that her name? Or is that a name that I just invented? The bounty hunter lady, and you have to fight Hanha. That part is really hard. Because she's so weak. I remember the first time that I beat it, I was just like planting mines all over the ground and like made him walk into them. And eventually he died. That was amazing. Any shinies? Not in this game yet. I think that's what they want you to do. Yeah, it makes sense because they give you lots of mines. I've still actually never done like a full dark side playthrough of KOTOR 2. Even after like all these years. Because if you go dark side, you get Hanha, right? Instead of Mira. Get the number of bounce weights start to go down. It felt awful. I did do a dark side playthrough of the first game. That was pretty rough as well. You have to kill like some of your team members. They just like refused to go on the dark side. That was sad. Good times. Sacrifice? No, you don't sacrifice them. They say, we're not cooperating with you, we're gonna fight you because you're evil. It's not a sacrifice, Herald. It's like a battle of ideologies, basically. I still think that my favorite RPG of all time is Arcanum of Steamwork and Magic Obscura. I've had one viewer once tell me that they knew the game I was talking about. That is like the definition of a flawed gem. You'd never heard of it? It's very old. It's kind of like Fallout 1 or 2 if you've ever played those. Like an isometric turn-based. Well, it could be turn-based or real-time. The real-time combat is a bit of a meme. If you turn on real-time combat, it's like, if it's turn-based, obviously, like, each action, like, takes a certain amount of AP, action points. And then, you know, you run out of points, you stop your turn, right? Looks like old Diablo, yeah. But in real time, there's no such limit. So, you have people firing bows like they're machine guns. People firing, like, pistols like they're machine guns because their, like, stats are so high. It's amazing. But the most powerful attack in real-time combat in that game, it's the basic dark necromancy spell. It's just called Harm. It just does damage, and you can just spam click it, and everything will die because you just spam it out. It's amazing. It's only $6. The one thing I will say, it is a nightmare to run on modern systems. So keep that in mind. It is a nightmare to run on modern systems. Bounce rate's getting lower. Not surprising. Yeah, there's some great stuff in that game. It's another game where I haven't actually done a full Evil playthrough. Even though I've cleared the game like 6 or 7 times. Because it's actually like involved to get on the evil like side in that game. Like you don't it's not just yet like you have like an evil like alignment or karma or whatever, and you just automatically get on the evil path. You have to do like certain things. And depending on like your character, you can't actually do some of those evil things. Like for example, if you have low intelligence stat, all of your dialogue is different. And I think like you just can't join the bad guys if you're low intelligence. Like the person that you need to talk to basically get you on that path just treats you like an idiot. Often they're really about the roleplay. Yeah, I mean, if you want to play a low intelligence character, that game has like pretty much the entire game is different. The entire game is different. You miss out on so many quests. It's insane because so many people just like will not converse with you. So many of your options are just closed off. But it's interesting. It definitely makes the game more challenging. Yeah, there's like entire mechanics that I've like never even explored in that game. Like you can gamble with like people for like any of their items. And I just never have done that. Like gambling is a stat in that game. It's like a skill that you can invest in. You can become a better gambler. It's like 6:30 AM, you gotta go to sleep. No worries. Appreciate it. It was really nice chatting with you. Hopefully I'll catch you around again later. I'll definitely be sure to try and check out your streams when I can. People link to stream code or you found a mod list. You know? I mean, it's something I would consider. I have been meaning to play another like long form RPG. Yeah, take care. I appreciate it. Sweet dreams, sweet dreams. I actually remember having more trouble with KOTOR 1 than KOTOR 2. The planet. What's the planet where you become the Jedi? Dantooine. Yeah, if you just DM me the list on Steam, that'd be awesome. Or Twitter. That's Steam. Discord. Just DM me the list on Discord or Twitter. I'll check it out. The planet. I think it's Dantooine. There was like a section where the game becomes super framey. Like to the point where it is kind of unplayable. Did anyone else have that problem? Or was it just me? I don't know if many other people played KOTOR 1. Should probably stop killing these guys because it's gonna end the outbreak. Just play with VSync off. Is that the sort of thing that causes those kind of issues? feel like this is one of the situations where I want to make a... Hey, souls for Ash. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Do I make a sandwich here? Because I actually kind of want to grind out these bounce weights. I don't remember how to make sandwiches in this game, dude. These things makes it so it matches your monitor's refresh rate. Oh. Hey, what's the grass sandwich? You know what? Sure, why not? Let's do a picnic. Alright, let's make a sandwich. My head's itchy. Hey, hello. Yes, I need a cucumber and a pickle. 3 lettuces. Do I have lettuce? I do have lettuce. 1, 2. And 2 herbers. But they need to be specific ones. Any 2. Oh, it can be any 2, okay. Let's go 2 sours, why not? And we use a silver flag pick. Alright, fingers crossed we can actually make this work, because I kind of suck at making sandwiches in this game. Come on. Grab it. Grab the lettuce. Ah, shit. Hopefully it's not gonna screw us over. Okay, so we did lose a couple of pieces. Hopefully that's not going to make it that the sandwich doesn't work. Probably should have saved before I did this, but... Oh. Oh. Sour. Not the biggest fan of sour food. I don't know. Yeah, well, we did get an increased shiny rate. We didn't get an increased encounter rate, which is a bit of a bother, but that's okay. I'm actually going to switch... Shiny who dis. Yes, hello. How you doing, Virgil? Hope you've been doing okay. It's been a little while actually. I think since I've seen you. I'm gonna switch to the scene where I get a bit better visuals. The game's a bit bigger. Hello everyone. We're in a different place now. Because the Pokemon, the shiny Pokemon I'm looking for is very small, so I want to be able to see more of the screen. Yes, I'm on the left now. Hello. It's also known as the Maya Neko-chan experience. You play in Ishin and Dios Chronicles. I haven't heard of Dios Chronicles, but I did watch my friend Luca play Ishin. That game's pretty good. Pigs. Yeah, kind of wish I didn't screw up that sandwich now. Because if we didn't counter power, it would have been very nice. All I'm gonna say on that matter. Okay, so they're like purple instead of pink when they're shiny. We still have the last game to play in our shiny medley as well. Is it better in this situation to just picnic reset, I wonder? Maybe it is. In this specific situation. It may be better to picnic reset. Bro, I don't think we're ever going to find this shiny. Was the dream realized? Which dream? If you talk about shiny Blacephalon, no, the dream was not realized. But perhaps the dream will be realized. Because when we switch to shield, it's going to be, you know, an hour of Blacephalon runs essentially. You're still hunting the shiny clown, yes. Well, I'm officially taking a break from it, but since we're doing the shiny medley, that's what I'm gonna do for that leg of the shiny medley. If that makes sense. It's only an hour. You don't have to stress, Virgil. I know that it bothers you that I haven't given up yet, but I'm kind of just at this point. It's like a matter of pride. I have to know that, like, it's like the sunk cost fallacy, right? Like, I've put so much time into hunting shiny Blacephalon, I can't quit now, you know? You expect the dedication to the meme, it's just that all memes die. Yeah. I get where you're coming from, for sure. At some point, I'll possibly just outright give up, but that time hasn't yet come. I was just taking a bit of a break. Get past the line of no return. What does that even mean? I always have to go for the smallest shinies, don't I? Bro, I really wish I got that, encounter power. Yeah, pretty much at this point, for when it comes to Blacephalon, it's literally a case of, like, I've put so much time into this, I can't, like, actually quit now. But I will eventually reach a point where I just say, like, I think my game is just cursed. They didn't program in a shiny Blacephalon. Is the leaf on Bounsweet's head a slightly different color too? Bounsweet. I want to get another look at the shiny. I have got a shiny Bounsweet. Okay, the leaf is actually the part that's different. Okay. That should actually be pretty easy to see. I've hatched a shiny Bounsweet in Pokemon Shield. But not my streaming playthrough, my non-streaming playthrough. You're playing a mod for Pokemon Shield with the shiny odds of 1 in 10. Bruh. And I just like have that as just like the way my game works. Like it's not a mod, it's just like an official thing. They're just like, you know what? 1 in 10 shiny odds. That's almost as good as Pokemon Go Community Day odds. Oh, no, it's better. Sorry, it's better than Pokemon Go Community Day odds. That's 1 in 25, roughly. So roughly a 4% chance. They kind of stopped in Pokemon Go. They kind of stopped giving out the Pokemon that are going to be in community days in advance. I don't know why. Like they just don't anymore. Like I remember for a while, like last year, the year before, they would tell us like what the next like 3 community days would be all at once. But now they only tell us like in the month. Like, oh, it's this Pokemon. They swapped the encounters from the first couple routes to be starters. Except the Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Honey has you pick between. Ah. That's awesome. So you basically have a team full of like starter Pokemon. That's crazy. Nearly every one of them. That's awesome. I do love me some starter mods. Only popular Scorbunny, Grookey, and Torchic. Ooh. Shiny Torchic is really nice, but Shiny Blaziken is kind of meh, in my opinion. But I do really like Shiny Torchic's shiny. Scorbunny's pretty good. Grookey's shiny is... it's like yellow, right, I think. Yeah. And Poplio's shiny is just like slightly darker from memory. Lots of cool Pokemons. You love your little water seal puppy. Poplio is pretty cute, I'll give you that. It's also a fairy type starter once it fully evolves, which is pretty nice as well. Come on. So we're going to keep going in Pokemon Shield until the sandwich runs out. Should take us a bit over an hour, which is fine. I'm not going to like leave halfway through a sandwich though. Yeah, not getting the encounter power is a freaking killer, man. The Virgil of the Legendaries also shiny encounterable, or are they all still shiny locked in that mod? I'm kind of curious. With that cheeky face, Herald. They're still locked. Ah, it's a shame. You let me know. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. A devious face, Herald. Keep running into Pokemon, man. Oh my goodness. Times like these, when you wish there was a shiny sound, like in Legends Arceus. Because I could have already missed the shiny, for all that I know. I have no actual way of telling, like, at all. Well, other than seeing the shiny, obviously, but... It's a really rough encounter spot. There's so many other Pokemon that can appear here. Shiny Contrary Lurantis. Lurantis' shiny is pretty cool. It's like green, right? Instead of like that pinky color. Quite nice. What's Contrary again? What does that do? Ah, inverts stat gains and drops. Interesting. Do you have like a build plan for it? Like, how are you going to take advantage of that? I guess people didn't expect it. We've talked about like the competitive scene. Although in the competitive scene they might expect it. Echo Meteor and Close Combat. Ooh. Ah, yes, because those moves make your stats drop. That's awesome. A great way to take advantage of Contrary. Hey, there we go. We got one after all. Shiny bounce sweep. Let's go, boys. Well, there we go. We got shinies in 2 different games. That's pretty good. And I think we still have a few minutes of our sandwich left, right? So maybe we can get another one. That's pretty dope. The trade is just too strong. Is it strong enough to beat me in an arm wrestle? I think not. Nah, it probably can beat me in an arm wrestle. I have squishy echo arms. Gotta make the most of what little time I have left with this sandwich. Let's go. Yo, Luca is playing Pokemon Sword, what a legend. He's gonna be running back some more legendaries. That man has all the shiny Ultra Beasts, chat. He's got all the shiny Ultra Beasts. How's that fair? And I didn't even have a single one. Sometimes life is just unfair. You think life is strange? It's true that life is strange, but sometimes life is just unfair too. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? Am I not entitled to the shinies that I've hunted for so long? That into Gandalf is pure drip. It's like white, yeah. Instead of purple. Poipole is white, instead of purple. Nagandal's black and orange. Ooh. You know what they say, orange is allegedly the new black. Having orange and black together is like having 2 oranges together. I'd love to get a second bounce sweep here if possible, but I don't think it's super likely. We have 10 minutes, okay. This particular leg of the medley is going to go a little over time. It's okay. Thank you for the eggs, Harold. So I don't know why you do eggs when there's actually a command. It's just exclamation point egg. Makes makes sense. Thank you for the eggs. Yes, eggs. You like eggs, Harold? How do you chat? How do you like your eggs? I'm a scramp kind of guy. And follow-up question is: anybody ever drank like an egg? You know, in like it's not hitting me yet because I haven't set up the throw thing to be on this side. I don't have like a setting for it to be over here. I prefer hot dog. Okay. Exclamation point hot dog. That's like I said, if you can find me a copyright-free 3D asset of a hot dog, I can add it to the stream. I can make a command for it. If you knew how the Dino Caves worked, you would have saved Tapu Koko to get his shiny. Funny you should say that. My dad, who plays Pokemon Go, got a shiny Tapu Koko by pure chance. He's like, hey, look at this cool Pokemon I found. I was like, that's very rare. Oh, really? Okay. It's all paid? Yeah. Mistress. Okay, Herald. Dad got a shiny Zygarde on his first try after randomly getting Zygarde in the layers. Wow. Getting on your first try is so lucky, because that fight is actually really hard. Even beat it the first time encountering? Dang. Here we got 6 minutes to actually get a second shiny. He genuinely didn't know that White Grim is the shiny. Rare. Astonishing that he beat it, but got the shiny too. You're molding, yeah, I can imagine. Been at something for so long and then somebody just comes in and like solves it like instantly. Chances to bounce sweet. Ah, come on. You understood SpongeBob the episode Patrick got his license first try. I remember that, yeah. I'm hugely into SpongeBob. Alright, we've got 4.5 minutes. Let's be quick. Let's go. Can we please get another shiny bounce here? There's literally no... Let's go. Clothes. Out of clothes, out of clothes. 3 minutes. Let's go. 3 minutes to catch a shiny. Wish Corviknight had high defense as the shini's peak of design. Shiny Corviknight is awesome, yeah. I really wish I got that encounter power sandwich now, man. At least we did get one shiny out of it. I'll be too upset. Or can I? I say that a lot. I say stuff like, you know, can't be too upset or it is what it is. That's just the type of person I am. I try not to get bogged down in stuff, especially if it's stuff that I can't control. Running out of time. Last minute, let's get a shiny. Shit, I opened up my outfit again. I keep forgetting which button's which. 30 seconds, we got one more good shot at getting a shiny here. Come on, let's go. Yeah, and back again. That's it. Alright. We did at least get a shiny. This little leg of the shiny medley. There it is. Hello. I also caught this guy off stream. I was hunting him on stream last time, but then I decided to end the stream because I was getting tired. And I did end up catching it off stream. And Snom was a great moment when I got the shiny Snom. I was literally just finished saying, like, how am I supposed to know whether it's a shiny? How am I supposed to see it? And then I was immediately like, weird, to one of those little guys. Turns out he was the shiny. It's a very PogChamp moment. Alright, Pokemon Shield. First, let's reset the system clock. Pokemon Shield, alright. Third leg of the medley. Pokemon Sword and Shield, let's go. Yes, Koshi, yes. Alright, here we go. These are just going to be solo runs. Oh, we'll go back to the other scene because it's a bit more convenient. I don't need to be able to see every detail on the screen. There we go. Hello. Alright, let's have fun. Do not invite others. It's going to be solo raids. Just going to be solo raids. Darkest Lariat's quite good. This team is absolutely atrocious. 3 of us are weak to to the enemy. Your favorite scene? You really like this? I like my overlay. I feel like it's a little too... I feel like the game is too small. And my head is too big. Okay. You like it a lot. That's good. Glad you like it. It was made. This overlay was made by the same people who made my same person who made my model. Who made most of my emotes too. Drink. Oh, it's a healing ability. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. That's some good damage. One more hammer arm should do it, just about. Evasiveness. Gonna heal. That's a big heal. Shit, that's a big heal. Okay, this should kill, this should kill. Nice. Alright, good. Okay, here goes. Yeah, yeet. Hello again, Harold. I don't need this. I don't need this. Water is just the way to go here, I think. Which Pokemon is that? Is it Basculin? I almost can't tell. Fetch, good idea, Harold. Ah, it's Cramorant. We can use Dark Laro at least once. Tour, okay. other stretch? Okay. Oh, damn it. Bit of a dig. Oh, Storm Drain. Very good, nice. Yep, so the goal is to get through these raids as quickly as possible. I do not like this. Very pleased with my Hangoro. I guess we'll go Bug. None of these are really good options, they're all pretty bad, but I'll go Bug because that's the Pokemon that I'd most likely want to have. Yeah, when it comes to these sorts of situations where none of the Pokemon are really good in the fight, I just pick the one that I'd be happiest to have as a shiny. And in this case, it's Excelgor. Everyone is using bloody status moves, bro. Come on, guys, we're gonna do some damage. Rain Dance. Okay, there's our first down. First down's not too bad. Yep, keep wasting Thunder Wave. It actually does nothing because of his ability. Amazing. That's why I love the AI in this game. I think the AI is going to keep spamming Thunder Wave. Yeah, it's going to keep using Thunder Wave because the AI thinks it's a good move in this case. But in this particular situation, it's useless because it gets removed. Thanks, AI. Yep, just keep enduring too, that's really good. God. AI, please. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Bullet Punch here. Of course, now I get my Dynamax back. Yikes. That was almost our second down. Okay, we did make it through the fight. Only one down. That's not too bad. And now we are up to the clown himself, Blacephalon. Like, the one person who had a decent Pokemon swapped it. Like, the AI has to be sabotaging, right? There's no reason why the AI shouldn't be doing this. Okay, Rain Dance is actually pretty good for us here because it weakens his fire attacks. So if I use Taunt, I'm more than happy for that. Thunder Wave, that's fine. Holy crap. That was a lot of damage. There we go. Easy win. Easy win, easy life. Let's win 202. It just goes to show how like one Pokemon can just carry you in one of these raids. It's crazy. If we actually end up getting Blacephalon tonight, I'll be inconsolable. Alright, hashtag shiny check. I don't believe any of these are shiny. They are not. Okay, I'll grab Cramorant, why not? Alright. Well, as they say, when you don't get the shiny, what do? You go back in for another one. They're all pretty bad. I'll open with Combustion, I guess. Okay. Interesting team. I feel like we have to lock it on the left, so to fight Quagsire, who is gonna be very annoying for us, unfortunately. Dynamax. That's good. You can do it. Thank you. Oops, I forgot to do my going live tweet. It's still here. I changed the tweet saying I'm going to be live for about another 30 minutes. So how can I just forget to do my going live tweet? My god. Such a clown. I'm more of a clown than this freaking clown that I'm trying to battle. You've been trying to catch Blacephalon for 323 plus matches. I don't think it's been quite that many. It's probably like 260, 280, somewhere around there. I don't think it's passed over to 300 yet. I could be wrong, but that would imply that I've lost over a third of the battles that I've done against Blacephalon, which is definitely not the case. I usually beat Blacephalon. I will take you, my child. Yes, we're going fighting now. Nobody wants it, eh? afford to use some of our PP for Scald. There's our first down. That's good news. Speed boost. Speed boost is a nice ability actually. Helps a lot get the ball rolling. Get a prolonged fight. Because you can use coaching, okay. Yeah, so coaching boosts your allies, but since Blaziken doesn't have any allies, it does nothing. I have to install the skill. I don't really want to. I play. It's our second down, okay. Not good, but been in worse situations before and still won. Okay, good. That means we save a PP. Blaziken's pretty good, so I'm happy with Blaziken on our team. Well, let's go steal. Grab the item. Probably going to be more helpful than anything else we can get at this point. Okay, quick claw. Because the AI picks the worst possible items. None of those items looked good. Blast. Ooh, nice. Okay. Yeah, of course we missed. Here we go. Smallest margin. Hey Nezreal, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. We've caught a few shinies today actually. We've caught 4 shinies across 2 different games. So we caught 3 in Pokemon Legends, we caught 1 in Pokemon Violet. Let's see if we can catch 1 in this game, Pokemon Shield. Feel good, how am I? Yeah, pretty good. Feeling a little tired, but otherwise doing okay. Life goes on. Bottom line. Yeah, our team is really bad. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get a win, but I'm not super convinced. Have I played Tears of the Kingdom? I was actually talking with, I got raided earlier, and I was talking about Tears of the Kingdom with the person. Fee, I think was their name. Or Volt was their channel name, I think Fee was their, like, name. So that was cool. Okay, we can Dynamax, so we're gonna do exactly that. It's something I would consider playing, but I've never really been into Zelda that much. So. Still possible for us to win, especially when the enemy keeps taunting. That's the craziest part, is it's actually still possible for us to win. Like, I didn't think that this would be possible, but here we are. We're actually about to do it, I think. Well, it depends when I get to use my action. Okay, that's fine. I still haven't gone yet. Hey, there we go. We just did it. Wow. I was not expecting this run to be one that we ended up winning. There we go. Win 203. There we go, shiny check. Blaziken, not shiny. Not shiny. Okay. No shinies. Life goes on. Oh, I would not like to give it a nickname. I don't really give Pokemon nicknames. I don't know, it's just not really my thing. Too much effort. Keep a record, please. Alright, let's get back into it. Open it twice. Left, why not? It's Salazzle, who is a pretty rare shiny, so makes sense to see if we can get it if possible. Really, we missed? Bruh. It's a 95 accuracy move. Alright, we still won anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, to go back to the Zelda question, I don't know if you still hit as real work. I never really played much Zelda, but it's something I would consider doing. Oh my god. Pokemon. No trash. Look at Dragon. There was a rock type all the way on the far right, but yeah. This is only like a half effort plus a flash. It's in general, it's just a shiny. I'm just trying to get a shiny here if we can. That's my goal. Yikes. Yikes. There we go. Okay, at least somebody's got some damage. As long as Jinx uses ice beaming him, should be okay. Ice beam. Yes, nice. Good stuff. Okay, not bad. Our team's getting a little bit better. Alright, let's go fairy for the item. It's not always the best choice, but it's a choice that I've made, so... I forgot if it's wide lens we get 100 accuracy. Maybe Shell Bell would be better in retrospect, but you live and learn. Literally keeps using slash. Oh. It's the side because I don't really want to waste any more EP for my high horsepower if I can help it. I do not want to swap. That's for sure. There it goes. Third Persepholine Battle of the Night. Let's see how we go. Yeah, high horsepower. Life 2 is actually really good for us here. It heals up our team. Very nice. That's pretty good. So close to winning. Nice. It's literally like on the free. long as one of us gets to attack. There we go. Easy. We go with 3 from the 3 from the step 1 tonight. Let's see how we go get the shiny. Okay, shiny check, not shiny. Not shiny. Not shiny? Not shiny. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Clefairy's ears, I think, are green when it's shiny. Let's take Eliza with me. Why not? Still no luck. Terrible. Grapion's not bad. Anaconda's not bad. There were some options at the end. I think we kind of have to go ground, even though I don't think we can actually beat ground. I think we have to go ghost because I don't think we can actually win against the ground type. It's Crocodile. Let's use Thunderbolt. Yeah, it's really shocking this round. Oh, that was a crit. Yeah, that's a crit. Max life. Oh. Not do that much damage. Okay, used an ineffective move this time. Good. That's good for us. You know, I'll take this Pokemon, why not? Let's go Dragon again. Yeah, just nothing. I've been getting some really good luck with the paralysis on the bosses, at least this session. It's gonna trigger the sandstorm, right? I do not want. Do not want. Let's go for the normal type, only because I actually don't know what it is. Off the top of my head, I can't really tell just by looking at it. It's gonna be something silly, but like... doesn't stop me from not knowing what it is. At this point. Ah! Chinchino. I've already got this shiny, I hope I don't get it again. That would be a meme. I have to use Psychic here. Okay. Yikes. Starting to hail. Good. It's only our first down, so it's still not the end of the world. Okay, next time we should be able to kill this guy. This should finish it off. Yep, nice. Okay. It's time to battle Bucefla. Like, I know I've said like the other runs were bad. This run is like especially bad. Like, extra bad. Extra supremely terribly bad. I keep the wheezing, my question. We do heal there. I guess that's why they kept the wheezing. Our team isn't the worst. It's bad, but I've seen worse teams. I think I've won with worse teams. Shadow Ball. Okay, not bad. Chino flinch, that's annoying, but again, not the end of the world. Grab that up here. There we go. Maya on the desk. I don't know if you can hear me, Maya, but you're on the desk now. I saw your name floating around. Fire Blast. Okay, that's our second down. It's bad, but not bad. Not the worst situation to be in. Although the base boost is quite nasty. Triple Axe is just so weak at this stage. It's been paralyzed, that's good. Okay. As long as he doesn't clear, we should be okay. And I guess the question is he still faster than me? Wow, we actually won that. I was not expecting to win that. Jeez, maybe the air aren't half bad after all. Okay, I think we're gonna run one more. We're gonna do one more run, and then I think that'll be where we leave it. That should bring us up to 3 hours for the whole stream. Even if we get shiny Blissiflon, we're gonna keep going with one more. Just one more. Yeah, we won this one somehow, Herald, I don't know. Like, we've actually won 4 in a row. With, some pretty bad teams in some of the runs, to be honest, but... Okay, not shiny, not shiny, not shiny, not shiny, yeah, well. At this point, I almost don't expect them to be shiny, so... Alright, one more run. Can we get a shiny in this last run? We got 3 shinies in Pokemon Legends. 1 shiny in Pokemon Violet. Can we get 1 shiny in Pokemon Sword and Shield? Let's find out. Sad, sad, says Herald. It's not that sad. Open up with Luxray, I guess. Don't give up. It's not that I'm giving up. I need a rest. I've got work tomorrow. I can't just stay up all night playing Pokemon. As much as I might want to. Rising voltage. This is going to do a lot of damage. Pelipper's actually really good. I think I'm actually going to take Pelipper once this fight ends. Pelipper's kind of a sleeper, like, good Pokemon against Blissiflon, because his Weather Ball does a lot of damage. Yikes. Oh, if he quick attacked the Ninjask, I would have been upset, because that probably would have been a kill. Yes, I'll be taking this. We just go water, water. Just use dual wing boot. It's not a great move, but it's not something that we're going to use again later. I actually really hate that we've got Cherem, because Cherem is actually going to screw me over. Because he's going to Sunny Day and get rid of my Rain, which makes my Weather Ball useless, and therefore we don't have a move that's good against Blacephalon anymore. So I gotta hope that Cherem gets swapped out. Like in this fight, it's fine. Because Solar Beam is gonna be devastating. But when we're up against Blacephalon, I need the AI to not screw me over. Something that always weirded me out, like, we've got Ninjask in that team, right? Why is Ninkata, the baby version of Ninjask, have its ground type, its bug ground? Why is that? Neither of its evolutions are ground type. Like, at all. So why is Ninkata ground type? You didn't just bug Ghost and bloody Ninjask just bug Flag. So why is Ninkata bug ground? Doesn't make any sense. I don't like Cherem is still in play. Let's go water type again. Wartortle. The sound of Wartortle just made sound kind of like the sound in Five Nights at Freddy's when they get you. Speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's, who's going to watch that movie? I know I'm probably not going to watch the movie because I don't go and watch films. I feel like I kind of have to pick up Wartortle here after this fight, because if the AI insists on keeping Cherem, we're like actually screwed if we have Pelipper. Like I don't think Pelipper can actually hurt Blacephalon without Rain. So I think I have to take Wartortle here. Like, obviously we're gonna catch him, no question about that, but we have to like actually take him with us. Nothing like that. Yeah, I'm taking that. Yeah, the air wasn't going to take for Cherem, so had to. We didn't have a choice. Yeah, the only issue is that we're going to be competing with Cherem this entire fight for who can set up the right weather. Cherem is going to keep setting up Sunny Day. I'm going to keep, if I Dynamax, I'm going to keep using water types. The thing is, Harold, I don't think we're going to win this fight. I know you might be thinking like, oh, you've been saying this the whole time, like. I really wish that Cherem got knocked out. Because the thing is, the AI is sabotaging me. Like, that is sabotage. What the AI just did there is sabotage. Like, now my water type moves are shit. See? Like, it's supposed to do more damage than that. The AI is, like, actually sabotaging right now. And I saw Cherem is using another special type move. Belief. It's got nothing to do with belief. It's literally, is the AI going to screw me over like a lot or only a little bit? It's got very little to do with belief. Worry Seed. Actually, that's not bad. Worry Seed is actually pretty good in this situation. Yeah, Worry Seed's actually pretty good because it gets rid of his beast boost, so it means we're less likely to get swept later. But now Cherrim is just going to use Sunny Day again, because why wouldn't it? Blizzard? Really? Of all the moves that you could have used, use Blizzard. Yep, Sunny Day. Just sabotaging the team. Yikes. Yeah, of course. And then Cherrim gets knocked out after, so that it doesn't even get to use the Sunny Day that it's set up. It's going to come down to can we win in this turn. If we can't win in this turn, I think we might lose. This should kill. Alright, there we go. The AI didn't completely screw us over. There we go. We ended up getting 5 wins from 5. That's pretty good. Not bad for just under an hour's work. You told me. Nah, I laid out the conditions, Harold. I said if the AI doesn't screw us over too much, we'll be okay. I think the AI screwed us over pretty much as they could. Alright, here we go. Well, Harold, you said we would win this. You also said this is going to be the shiny, so let's see. Yeah, you're not shiny. You're not shiny. You're not shiny. And you're not shiny. Well, Harold, what do you have to say about that? You hate this? Me too. Me too. Alrighty, let's finish up. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. We'll pop out 5 Pokemon that we fought, none of which are shiny. Flex the shinies that I have caught. What's the shiny that I'm most like happy with? But getting that Sceptile was amazing. This is a great shiny. I'm super stoked with this one. But other than that, not a bad stream. So let's save the game. So how did we do? We did a medley. So we played through three Pokemon games. We did about 1 hour each. I feel like this game was a bit less. It was probably closer to 45 minutes. The other two are a bit longer. But about an hour each on each game. And how did we go? So in Pokemon Legends, we caught a Onix, a Bidoof, and a... Oh, what was the last one? It's Onix, Bidoof... Yes, we caught a shiny Onix. Onix, Bidoof, and what's the other shiny we got? Drifblim. So we got 3 shinies. They're all repeats, but they're all like perfectly fine shinies. In Pokemon Violet, we got a shiny Bounsweet, which was really nice. After I messed up the sandwich. If I didn't mess up the sandwich, I reckon we could have gotten 2 or 3. But, you know, it is what it is. And in this game, unfortunately, no shiny. Did you name them Herald? I did not name any of them Herald. So yeah, 4 shinies in 3 hours across 3 different games, which not bad. Definitely Legends remains the easiest game in terms of shiny hunting, followed by Violet, and then this game, of course, is a Cruel Mistress, which will never give you shinies. Unless you sacrifice your soul or something like that, but yeah. That is it. So I'll definitely consider doing one of these again. Maybe I will leave it for a week and then come back to it a little later, but I definitely would love to do another medley at some point, so look forward to more stuff like this in the future. So, hope you enjoyed. Take care, and have a great rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, night. And we'll see you at the next video. Bye-bye.